Hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Today we're going to continue our series about the vegetal world, trees, plants, consciousness, and how we can connect with them. This theme is something that's going to keep on recurring on this channel, and that's my journey, that's my path, that's something that I'm very interested in sharing with you. And the more I share with you, the more I actually get this excitement about discovery, and it really motivates me. And that's how I focus. So it's really good. It's working. It's a win-win because I'm both offering you things, and this project is giving me a lot of different offerings within me. So today we're going to talk about a lot of things, but I also want to read out loud just one page, actually 1.5. This book is called Your Guide to Forest Bathing by Amos Clifford. I really recommend this book. It's a really wonderful guide. It's not mine, it's my boyfriend's book, and I went in very quickly to just read everything that I could, and we were reading it out loud to each other, which was very, very cute. And I wanted to read you out loud a page, and I hope that this inspires you to get the book, to go into forests and to do what is called forest bathing, which is also called Shinrin-yoku in Japan. The book is inspired by those practices, but it's also developed from all the techniques and all the practices that Amos Clifford has been developing for years. And so it's not just taking something from another country and then just saying like, hey, let's take that tradition, but it's inspired and developed on. And there's a lot of science about it, about what forest bathing does to the human body, but it's also a very deeply spiritual book that helps you to actually awaken, remember, and connect with another type of consciousness, and to be part of a network, which is all the things that I've been sharing on this channel, like how the trees are a network, how they're a grid, how they're a community, how they connect with one another, and how you can join that connection and have that thing where you're participating in the life that is on this planet, and you're not just feeling like a stranger to the trees and witnessing them and respecting them, but also lacking the true awakening that you can have when you're listening to a tree, when you're breathing in the smell of the forest. So what is forest bathing? Forest bathing is described as just the action of going to a forest without any goal, without any aim, and just spending a few hours. Either you're sitting down or you're walking, and the aim is not to walk as many kilometers as you can, but actually to consciously drop in, to go into another state of consciousness by connecting, listening, breathing, smelling, sensing, gazing. And my favorite one, and you've seen me do on many meditations, that balancing, that just bending and not breaking, just letting the wind rock you just like the tree do. And yeah, forest bathing, if you do it once a week or if you do it more often than that, it really does change your state of mind, your emotional state, but also your physical well-being. So there's a lot in this book, and I'm sure that I'm going to do a specific video just on what it does to us, and the actual science of what it does to us, and how it can heal you, and how this practice is not only about you getting healed, but actually connecting and being a part of this world and being a part of healing this world. Because we know, like as a species, we have been using the resources of the trees and misusing it as well. And there's a lack of reverence, there's a lack of understanding that those are living beings, conscious living beings. And when you connect with them, not from a state of taking, but also from, giving and receiving. You give without the idea that you're going to receive, but you just give out of your love, out of this desire to connect. And then you'll see that you get filled up with this beautiful oxygen, or with a lot of different things. So let me stop right here. Let me just dive into what I wanted to share today. So it's on page 34 if you have the same edition. and it's called Spiritual Practice and Mindfulness in Nature. So I'm purely reading, and I'm not reading much because I want to respect the work of this author, again, Amos Clifford, and I really encourage you to get this book. And if you do, please leave a comment. Let me know what was your favorite, what is the practice, because there's so many practices, so many exercises, so many ideas that you can just drop into and try. There's like the joy of tiny thing, the forest floor, feeling the dirt, barefoot walking, feeling animal tracks, gravity. There's so many practices and they're amazing. So yeah, let me read. Many forest bathers feel that there is a spiritual dimension to the practice. In the forest, it's not unusual to have a unity experience. Our sense of self dissolves, and for a moment we no longer experience ourselves as separate from the natural world. Usually, this type of experience seems more real than ordinary reality. Yes, come here. These moments feel transcendent, as if they belong to a different realm. Let's be attentive to this one. What are you doing? Are you smelling my coffee again? Come, I'm reading a book. These moments feel transcendent, as if they belong to a different realm. When we are deeply attentive to our sensory experience of the world, when we move slowly enough to be truly here, now, they arise quite spontaneously. We may feel an awe and wonder during our forest bath. Sometimes when I'm in the forest, I move into a form of prayer, speaking to the plants and creeks, the birds and clouds, all the many beings and places. A feeling of gratitude comes over me. You want to play, huh? I'm working, my love. Give me 2 minutes. Speaking to the plants and creeks, the birds and clouds, all the many beings and places, a feeling of gratitude comes over me. It is like a song the forest calls from within my heart. I am compelled to express it with gesture and words. My voice blends with and becomes a part of the voice of the forest. My movements join the living dance in which the trees enfold me. I know a stillness within a dynamic, ever-changing landscape. This is the best way of prayer I have found. Try it. Did you just drink my coffee? This cat just put his paw in my coffee and then started licking it. I don't think it's good for you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. And please hit the like button because it really helps the algorithm. Yeah, you're right, huh? You agree with me. Hit the like button and subscribe. If you want to help my channel, if you want to, help me reach out more people, please share it with your people. Please share it on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and tag me so that I can personally thank you. Well, thank you again. Bye. Yeah, cat hair, it's the best.